probably spent at least some time wondering about your dreams. Do you have vivid dreams? Maybe you feel like you don't dream at all, or you may not remember them. You might ask yourself, what exactly are dreams and do they mean anything? Here are 10 interesting facts about. 1. In our dreams, we only see faces that we know. When you first hear this fact, you might think it surely doesn't sound right. But in our dreams, the faces we see are faces that we know. Experts insist that our brains cannot invent new faces to feature in our dreams. This means that any face we see in our dreams is necessarily one we've seen before. This doesn't mean that you personally know that person. Since most of us encounter extras in our dreams, this information may come as a surprise. However, consider that we constantly encounter faces that we don't necessarily log as important. So, a newsreader on a TV segment and a stranger on a commute can feature in later dreams, and we may not recognize them as people we've already seen. Most of the major players in our dreams are likely to be people we know quite well, or at least used to know. In some cases, our brains can also present a strange hybrid of people we know and those we don't. For example, you might believe you're interacting with an old friend in a dream, and their personality may fit perfectly. However, when you wake you might suddenly notice that they were played by a person with a different face, sometimes someone you've only encountered in passing. 2. Not everybody dreams in color. Surprisingly, not everyone dreams in color. In fact, a full 12% of sighted people will dream in black and white. Studies which were conducted from 1915 to the 1950s supported that a majority of dreams had been in black and white. However, after the 1960s the numbers did shift over to color. Further, the number of people who dream in black and white is dropping as the years pass. Research suggests that this could be linked to the fact that this was around the time that TV switched from black and white to color, so there may be a correlation. 3. Your mind is more active during a dream than when you're awake. Most of us associate the idea of sleep with a slowing down of the mind and body. This makes sense, given that being asleep is all about resting, recharging and getting ready for a new day. Plus, a good sleep is profoundly relaxing and refreshing, giving you the impression your brain has been working more slowly. However, don't assume that your mind is less active during dreams. In fact, it's more active than it is when you're awake. You can see this in the concrete data provided by sleep studies that track electrical activity in the brain. The above fact may not make sense to you at first glance, but it has a lot to do with the variety and significance of waking life. This appears to be because your brain is busy learning from what you did over the preceding hours, processing problems that remain, and making sense of everything you've seen and felt during the day. Some research hints that the brain is even more active during sleep when you've had a novel experience in the last 24 hours, or when you've been through a major change of some sort, whether positive or negative. 4. Dreams speak through our subconscious. Now, if you're like most people, you've probably wondered, what do dreams mean when you dream about someone specific? As mentioned at the outset, there's still a prominent school of thought according to which dreaming of someone or something can tell you something useful about how you feel, and about what you want from life. So, what does it mean when you dream of someone repeatedly? Psychological facts about dreams of someone suggest that it can indicate a range of things. In some cases, you repeatedly dream about someone because you care a lot about them and have some kind of unresolved issue with them. This could be a romantic interest, or it could be about losing touch with an old friend. It could just as easily indicate an ongoing conflict under the surface of your dynamic with a family member. 5. Dreams are often forgotten. Everyone has dreams when they sleep, it's just that a lot of us don't remember them when we wake up. It is simply not easy to hold on to the bulk of the content of your dreams. Up to 60% of people do not remember their dreams at all, especially after the first 5 minutes of waking up. In addition, For the average person, 90% of the details from dreams have vanished within a mere 10 minutes. This means you can really only remember a fraction of your dreams. The exception to this is if something weighs you during the rapid eye movement stage of your dreams, i.e. REM sleep. When this happens, you're typically more capable of recalling dream information. The downside is that you will also feel startled, and will miss out on one of the most important, healing parts of the sleep process. Of course, dreams are also more likely to stick with you if they repeat or have emotional resonance. However, if you have a general interest in remembering dreams, try keeping a notepad by your bed and noting down an outline as soon as you wake. This means you can regularly come back to your dreams and see if you notice overlapping themes or can figure out any potential messages from your subconscious mind. 6. Men and women dream differently. When women dream, there are normally an almost equal amount of both men and women that are involved in their dreams. However, for men, around 70% of the people in their dreams are other men. As well as this, men have been known to have more aggressive dreams than women too. Women also tend to have slightly longer dreams. 7.50% of dreams are negative. Research has found that most dreams include negative emotions. During their dreams were sadness, anger, fear, and anxiety. What is the craziest dream you've ever had? Tell us in the comments section below.